Hello, my dear nerds. I hope you're all doing great. Today we are looking at the Greek philosopher Socrates. Socrates, the philosopher dude, is a total mystery. He didn't write anything by himself, but he is considered one of the big shots who changed the whole game of philosophy. We don't have much direct information about him, and what we do have is debated like crazy. But his trial and execution by the Athenian democracy are like the founding legend of philosophy. And his influence goes way beyond just that. People treat him like a religious figure, which is weird because he always pushed others to think for themselves and he got in trouble for disrespecting the gods and got killed for it even. We only know about him through what other people wrote, like his students Plato and Xenophon. They wrote these dialogues where Socrates and his buddies would have these deep conversations, asking each other questions and stuff. It's like they were playing a mind game. But here is the thing. These accounts of Socrates are all over the place. They contradict each other, making it impossible to figure out what he really believes in. It's like a big puzzle that no one can solve. And they are called the Socratic problem, in fact. It's frustrating. Anyway, Socrates was a pretty controversial guy in ancient Athens. They accused him of disrespecting the gods, as I told you, and also of corrupting the young minds. Can you believe that? In 399 BC, they put him on trial and guess what? They sentenced him to death. He spent his last day in prison, refusing any help to escape. Now, Plato's dialogues give us the best glimpse into Socrates' philosophy. They cover all kinds of topics like knowledge and ethics. Socrates was all about asking questions and making people think. He's the reason we have the Socratic method, where you ask a bunch of questions to get the truth out. And he had this thing called Socratic irony, where he acted like he knew nothing, just to show that admitting our ignorance is the first step to true wisdom. So yeah, Socrates was a real enigma. We may never fully understand him, but his ideas and his way of thinking still have a big impact on philosophy today. He was definitely an impressive person, so impressive that many folks wrote about him. But they all found him super weird compared to the norms of 5th century Athens. His looks, personality, behavior, beliefs, and methods, everything about him was different. It's a real pain trying to figure out the real Socrates from all the different versions presented by different authors and later interpreters. They call it the Socratic problem, and each era or intellectual trend gives us its own version of Socrates. We don't have a clear answer. We are stuck with a bunch of interpretations, each one showing a theoretically possible Socrates, as some fancy person named Cornelia de Bougainville said back in 1955. Theoretically possible, that's what she said. There was this new way of looking at Socrates called Grigory Vlasthel's method, which became popular until the mid-1990s.